bonanza, the Art of Sport LA Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the Fresno State Bulldogs offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Might as well give it to him again. There he goes. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Brown has it. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. They get him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain. It's 1st down, Fresno State. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Rivers. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Makes the grab. It's Polk. Turning it on. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll throw it from the red zone. They're setting up the screen. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Fresno State lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He never chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run, run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Clemson's offense will take the field for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Moore. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Let's take a second and talk about Clemson. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
Here comes Clemson with another 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Makes him talk to the hand. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Got his man downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Clemson. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Pulls it in. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing out a little bit.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's McClain. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense has taken everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at it. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Lets it fly. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on 2nd down. Right on the money. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football more.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Complete to the left. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires left. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Off the arm trying to convert. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Across the 25. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. And it's no good. He missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory. Breaks into the open. Good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Hardy. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. But not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asked to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Floating away. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Slings it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Rivers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Polk. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out. It's got to be in a good look. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Bulldogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. It's complete to the left. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Now, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
He's looking to throw on third and short. Caught over the middle. It's Arsenault. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. He's going for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. If they can pay off this third and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. Hauls it in. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on fourth and goal.
And with that stop by this defense, now I think it's interesting because obviously the scoreboard, multiple possessions, what I need to accomplish. Do you kick it now because it's a long yardage fourth down situation, or do you say, nope, I'm going for the touchdown?
And the Tigers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line.
Third and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
He breaks the tackle, and he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Clemson will send the punt team out. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Makes the catch at the 45. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reynolds. Hauled down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Weeks. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback. It to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Tigers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Feels like they're just inches away from their own end zone, and it's 3rd and long. Power football with the run. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. From midfield, looking for room. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They're starting to feel a little desperation here, David. They just can't press yet.
It's go time. We got to put some drives together, down multiple possessions, Jesse. We don't have any time to waste.
Yeah, so at this point of the game, your best players have to touch the football. You've got to dial up plays, getting your biggest playmakers involved now if you're going to win this game.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Rushes on him. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On target to the left. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Wait till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game.